Senator Mark Wall.
Leader, there's a couple of issues I wanted to raise with you today. There's been a lot of talk about commuting in the budget over the last week or so, and I want to welcome the extension of the 20% discount on the student youth card extension to the end of 2023. Indeed, it was great to receive confirmation that the youth travel card will be extended to those aged 16, 17 and 18 years of age, which we learned through a commencement matter in this House last Tuesday morning. Myself and Senator Gallagher had the pleasure of learning that good news. I've had a number of queries on how students can avail of this, but we are told it will take a number of weeks further until the NTA have the process ready. But it is good news. I've also asked the Minister for State, who was with us last Tuesday morning, to ensure that the maximum number of private and indeed commercial operators are encouraged to take up the scheme. Leader, you will be familiar that particularly in rural areas, it is those operators that operate most of the transport, and it is important that they avail of the scheme. However, the question I wanted to get answered, Leader, and maybe in a debate with the Minister for Transport is what the Minister and indeed Irish Rail are going to do about train stations and commuting stations in Kildare in particular. In Newbridge, for example, the public toilet continues to be locked for those that need it most. We have roofs that are leaking. I'm told it will be fixed in a couple of weeks' time, but it's still for commuters are standing outside in the rain when we are encouraging them to avail of public transport. Indeed, anybody that was on the N7 or in the N7 car park this morning trying to get into Dublin will know this. It's time we encourage more and more people to use our train stations, but we need a debate. Once again, I'm calling for a leader on public transport, on rural transport and commuting in this House, and I think that can't come quick enough. Given the good news that's there, we need to get people off the roads and out of those car parks. So I would ask you, Leader, to ask the Minister again to come into the House to debate that.